Alright, this video is going to be quite brutal, and I'm just going to be honest with each and every one of you watching me, as I believe that we should always be honest to each other. So, the reason you struggle to make conversation with people, it's not that you're shy, it's not that you're introverted. Don't give me these excuses. Don't you dare make up stupid excuses for your inadequacy. The reason you struggle to talk to people is because you are boring as they come. You don't do anything fun in your life. Let me paint the picture of your life. You probably wake up, you scroll, you check your emails. The most fun thing you probably do is go to the gym, and even then you probably got your headphones in, grinding away, acting like, yes, I'm on self-improvement. Understand one thing, self-improvement means leveling up social skills as well. Talking to people is part of your self-improvement, and you can deny it as much as you like. The reason you suck making conversations is because you are boring. It is as simple as that. You are so boring that you don't have anything to talk about. What are you going to talk to people about? Oh yeah, I woke up and I scrolled. Everybody does that. I went to the gym. Everybody does that. You need to be doing things that you actually enjoy in life. When you do things you actually enjoy, you will make it will basically be easier for you to make conversation with people, because you can talk about the time. Say right now you got a train ticket and you went to the other side of the country or something. You could literally talk to people, oh yeah, I went to the other side of the country, this happened, I got in trouble, I got chased by these gangsters or whatever. There you go, that's fun, right? That's conversation you can make. It is as simple as that. You thinking that you're shy or introverted or there's something wrong with you, that's not the reason you can't make conversation. The real reason is you don't have any fun life experiences. The person who has fun life experiences, you can just feel the energy. You can feel, how do I explain it? You just know that they're a fun person to be around, just by their energy, by their body language, by the way they act, by the way they talk. And that's one of the big reasons why you are struggling. And also another thing, you're scared to talk about what you want to talk about. Just talk about what you want to talk about. It's as simple as that, right? Discuss what you want to talk about. And if you like the gym, talk to people about the gym. And if somebody doesn't want to talk about the gym, that's fine. You know that though that person isn't compatible for you. You just move on, you just say, okay, have a nice day. This way, when you talk about what you want to talk about, you filter out the people who you can be friends with, and you filter out the people who you don't necessarily need to be friends with. Because friendship is finding things that are common, and it's an exchange of value. If someone doesn't have anything common with you and they're not exchanging any value, what is the point of you being friends with them? There's literally no point. So it's really as simple as that. Start doing fun things, right? And many of you might make the excuse you're busy. No, you're not, bro. Your screen time is probably more than 4 hours. More than 4 hours of you doing useless stuff. Hey, bro, most of you probably more than 8 hours, let's be honest, right? That's why you are boring. That's why you can't make conversation, is because you waste so much time on your phone, watching, listening, doing stupid things that make no difference to your life, that make no sense. I'm sorry I'm going off in a rant here, but many of you need this shock of reality. This is literally the reason why you are struggling in many areas of life. Because when you're not going out, when you're not living experiences, when you're not meeting new people, when you're not socializing, how are you going to network? How are you going to make new friends? How are you going to tell good stories? How are you going to make conversations? They're just going to be dull and boring. Have you ever noticed how your grandfather, their parents, they always have something to talk about? They always have stories. Why is that? Because they weren't wasting their times on their phone. Phones weren't even around in their generation. So they were going out, they were living experiences, they were hanging out with friends, messing around, getting in trouble. I understand that happens too. But overall, They had conversation to make, and that's why the older generation, you can talk to them about anything, and they will make conversation with you. It's our generation that is actually messed up so much, the fact that we're so busy on our phones that we literally have nothing good to talk about. We struggle to talk to other human beings. Just think how weird that is. Us animals, we struggle to communicate with our own kind. How does that make any sense? That is the brutal reality, and that is the brutal wake-up call I wanted to give you. If you want to make conversation with people, start living experiences, start doing fun things, go out there, talk to people, talk about what you like. That's important. If you don't like a conversation, don't indulge in it. You don't have to stay in a conversation you don't like. You can peacefully just exit the conversation. That is the big difference. And by doing this, you will filter out the people who you like and the people who you don't want to associate with. And that way you will make true and genuine friends in the long run. So it's as simple as that, alright guys? And that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you learned a lot from this video. My rant was important. I know I might have been a bit brutal on you, but you deserve this wake-up call, and you deserve to wake up and live a fulfilling life. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.